Okay, looks like we're live, I guess. Sorry about that, had to clear my throat. Hello everybody, how is everyone today? Thank you guys so much for joining us. How is everyone today? Good to see you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome back. Give me 1 second. Let me double check my audio. Make sure we got some good audio here. Okay, audio looks good. Outstanding. So who do we have out there? So Stuart Laker, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And William, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to some more ugliest ship hunting ever. Now, we're not only hunting for ugly Sentinel ships, we're hunting for any ugly ships whatsoever. If it's ugly, we're hunting for it. If it's ugly, we're going to hunt for it. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to focus less on looking for S-Class Fauna and more on sticking with the plan of action and milestones, which is, hunting for starships. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, that being said, what we're going to do as part of today's live stream, one thing that I forgot to do yesterday was to return to that planet or to that star system in Euclid Galaxy where the game hub found that blue and white, a medium Sentinel fighter with the pincers and the tank treads. That's something that I was supposed to do yesterday but completely forgot about it. There is a C-class R3+1 of that ship on the planet, and the game hub found it, so that's one thing that we're going to do today. Also, after reviewing some of my old finds, I spent about 2 hours yesterday scrapping starships. Yeah, just scrapping some of my older Sentinel ships that I don't plan on flying or using or keeping. I found at some point during these ugly ship hunts, I found a green and white Sentinel medium Sentinel fighter with a dorsal mohawk, ventral pincers, 4 connected supercharge slots. 4 SC, 4 connected 4 squared supercharge slots. And I totally forgot that I had it. Now, for the life of me, I can't remember whether or not I have a base in that area, but I think I have the glyphs for the planet. Now, because this ship is a B class, we have a very good chance of finding another 4 connected supercharge slot B class of that fighter on that planet. That's just the way the supercharge slot configuration appears on all the starships. Well, Sentinel ships in particular, it's like every 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 starships will have the same supercharge slots. So if we find another B class, we might get lucky. So that's something else that we're going to do today. Now, that starship is in the El Cupolos galaxy. So we're going to have to return to El Cupolos to find it. Okay, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Welcome back to part 2. This is an impromptu Tuesday live stream of some No Man's Sky shenanigans. We're going to be on for about 3 hours today, hunting for the ugliest ships ever. Giannis, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so let's get this party started. Now, if you guys haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. It helps out the channel a ton. Also, for anybody out there who's new, please take a second, read and follow the channel rules in the description section down below. Very important, excuse me, before posting. Pardon me for a sec. Ooh, sorry about that. Yeah, William. There should be other B classes with the same slots. So we're going to hunt for it. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. I think we are ready. All right, let's put that on pause. Pump up the volume. Put that back up. There we go. Put that in the background. That's what she said. Bring up that image so that we don't have to hop out during stream. We'll bring up that image and let's see, bring up the game. Okay, let's transition. All right, we're ready. Buckle up, let's go. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Deborah, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Dan Red, hello, sir. How are you? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. Everybody out there in chat land, both Buckle Up, Let's Go, and Dan Red are fellow content creators. If you guys haven't done so, please make sure you're subscribed to their respective YouTube channels. Dan Red does work on both YouTube and the Twitch. So make sure you're on their channels as well and show them some love as well. You guys know how we do it. Always support the Odd Fam. Dan Red, since you're a mod here, if you would like to post links to your respective channels in chat, you may do so. Okay, so let's go back to a live stream Let's Play. First thing we're going to do. So Dan Red says, I went to a grocery store after work and a guy was walking out with a FAFO shirt. A FAFO t-shirt. Well, there you go. He stole my idea. There you go. That guy just stole my idea. So that dude just stole my idea. So how much crap do we have here? Oh yeah, these are all the upgrades that I got from scrapping all the ships yesterday. I had to scrap a whole bunch of ships. So we're going to go to the space station and sell all of this. But before we do anything else, this is the planet where the Game Hub found that starship. What we're looking for is a C-class R3+1. Now, for the C-class,
thermal protection falling.
The supercharge slot has to be on the left-hand side, second row. Left-hand side, second row up, second row across. That's where one of the supercharge slots has to be for us to find the correct ship. So, with that being said, let's get this party started, shall we? Make some batteries. Okay. Okay, let's find a spike. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. All right, let's grab the daily driver, if we can get in. There we go. That's what she said. Let's go. Let's see if we can get lucky the first time. So, underachiever. What's that? Underachiever. What? Underachiever Files. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel. What's the distance on that? 2 minutes? Yeah, we're not going to do 2 minutes. And hopefully everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us again. Like I said, we're looking for 2 specific ships today. Once we find those ships, we'll get back on the ugly ship hunt. And this just happens to be one of them, but it has to be a C-class. So Emily, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. And there's always a freaking storm. Okay, so here's the ship. This one is...
Weather update. Storm clearing.
It's an A-class. It's an A-class. You know, this is ridiculous.
Thermal protection falling.
Dan Red, no problem, brother. No problem at all. So somebody explain this. Somebody explain this logic to me. Explain this logic to me. When we're looking for a C-class, we find everything but a C-class. When you don't want a C-class, you can only find C-classes. This thing is an A-class. I don't remember the supercharge slot configuration for the A-classes. I don't think they were as good as the C-Class. I don't think they were as good. So Dan Red says, sorry for the delay. I'm cooking on 2K. Hey, no problem, brother. No problem at all. Yeah, William, exactly. When we want a C-Class, we can't find a C-Class. When we don't want a C-Class, they're all over the freaking place. Okay, this thing is an A-Class. If you guys want this ship, hold on. Let's get you glyphs and coordinates. This is a gorgeous ship. This is one of the best looking Sentinel ships I've ever seen. Okay, so just as a reminder, this is a B-Class. I'm sorry, this is an A-Class, a medium Sentinel fighter. Blue and white. Blue and white. Tank tread landing gear. Medium wings, wingtip thrusters, double-bladed wings with vented skirt wings. This ship is all the business. This is a good-looking ship right here. This is a good-looking ship. This one's going into my pincer fleet once I get the right one. But I don't know what the supercharge slots are on this A-Class. So we're going to find out. Again, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. If you can see them, hold on. There we go. That's better. So glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. This is an A-Class ship located at minus 19.30 and minus 172.89. This is an A-Class out of the box. All right, well, let's drop a save beacon. Are there any? Do I have any more save beacons on this planet? Let me do a really quick look around. I don't think I do. Hold it. There's a red save beacon somewhere. Right there. Yeah, there's a red one. I bet that red save beacon was for another A-Class. I bet you guys that was for another A-Class. Something's telling me the A-Class is not that good. All right, let's make this one blue. Let's make this one blue. Save it. And we'll paint this one blue and yellow. All right, let's grab this thing and get out of here. We're looking for a C-Class, which is typically something that we don't do, but, you know, the C-Classes have very nice. Buckle the Skull says, nice find. Hey, this is a gorgeous ship, isn't it? Now, this ship is courtesy of the Game Hub. This was the Game Hub's find. So, yeah, this was his ship. Okay, so we've already been to this one. We've actually been to this ship already. Let's claim it, get it up to the station. Well, let's claim it and get to the next location. Okay. Oh, yeah. They're a mess. They're all over the place. It's got a positron, though. It's got a positron. So let's compare, claim. Okay, get rid of the save beacon. We're not even going to keep this one. All right, let's go. Yeah, we're not going to keep this one. All right, let's get back to the base. Oh, you know what? Screw that. Let's, where is my base anyway? It's over there. All right. And hopefully you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining us today. Yeah, William, the deep vented skirt wings work really well. I can't speak today. They work really well. I can't talk today. The deep vented skirt wings work really well on this ship. So not bad at all. 14 minutes, that's what she said. Like I said, when we want a C-Class, we can't find a C-Class. When we don't want a C-Class, they're all over the freaking place. Yeah, I swear, Sean Murray's devs are watching. They're watching the stream. So Buckle Up, Let's Go says, the livery reminds me of the 80s seafoam turquoise style. It does, doesn't it? So what's that? Livery is such a GTA thing to say. Been months since I What's that? And you play GTA? You haven't really missed much. It's been slow in Grand Theft Auto. It's been really slow in Grand Theft Auto. I'm talking really, really slow. He says, just need to have OP or Quicksilver on the side. I know, right? All right, let's try it again. Okay, locate. We're going to scrap the A class because it's not worth keeping. Supercharged slots are spread out. So what we're looking for is a C class. The C class has an R3+1 supercharge slot on it. That's the absolute best supercharge slot convergence you can find on this ship on the planet. And that, of course, is also courtesy of the Game Hub. Let's go. But this is one of the best looking Sentinel ships I've seen. This is a gorgeous ship. And hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. It helps out the channel a ton. What we're going to do today is try to focus more on starship hunting. And this is any starships. Any starships. Not only Sentinel ships, but any starships. If an exotic flies into the station, we might buy it. If we see a good-looking system ship with some good-looking parts, we'll scrap it for the parts and save it for a ship build one day. But we're hunting for all sorts of ships. They're not only limited to the Sentinel ships. We're not only limited to Sentinels today. We're hunting for everything. So yeah, no limitations on what we're doing today. Now what we are limiting, I should say, is hunting for fauna. Because I know not everybody likes to hunt for fauna or likes the Xeno stuff, which is perfectly fine. We did get lucky yesterday. We got real lucky yesterday. Found two S-Class bugs. Two S-Class bugs yesterday. I was stoked. Okay, another B-Class. This one is a no-no. The B-Classes are not that good either. So we already know what we got with this one. We'll take that 10 glass. Yes, please. Yeah, the B-Classes are no good either, so we'll grab this one and go. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll grab this one too and just go. All right. Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology prepared.
This one's got an infra knife. This one's got an infra knife. Now, the B-Class supercharged slots are not good. Supercharged slots, convergence, I should say, they're not very good on this one. So we're not going to drop a save beacon. Let's compare and claim. All right, next ship. Oh, hold on, before we go. Just in case you guys want this one, hold on. Again, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is Starship number 2 for this system. And this is a B-Class, if we can focus on it. There we go. B-Class located at plus 10.80 and minus 73.99. Yeah, Deborah, building up the glass collection. We need to crack open some of that freaking glass. We legit need to bust open all that glass. I'm serious. We need to bust open that glass. I have stacks upon stacks of salvage glass. Okay, let's get this thing and go. Next ship. Yeah, we need to bust open that glass. So Underachiever says, I like it. Seems like they can upgrade classes like the frigates. You can upgrade the class of any starship if you got the nanites. Mr. Smooth Ones, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us today. How are you, brother? Everybody out there, Mr. Smooth Ones is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. You guys know how we do it here. Always support the Odd Fam. If you haven't done so, please go to his channel. Check that man out. Show him some love. Always support the Odd Fam. Here's what I would like to see in a future update for No Man's Sky. I would like Hello Games. Oh, you mean the Xenos? Oh, okay, yeah. Here's what I would like Hello Games to do. I would like them to give us the ability to scrap and build our own Sentinel ships. I think it's doable. The problem is that there are too many parts. Sentinel ships have way too many freaking parts, which is why we're still not able to build all of these system ships, because there are system ships we can't build. We still can't build shuttles. You still can't build shuttles, but you can build some of the other system ships. All right, please be a C-class with the right supercharge slots. Please, pretty please. With sugar on top and everything else before we go. Give me that radiant shard, please. Thank you. Have a nice day. Radiant shards are worth a lot of money. Okay, it's about time. Okay, so this one is a C-class, but is it the right one? There's some crappy sack venom over there, if you guys are interested. What do we got for scrap? You can keep your pugnium. You can keep your pugnium. Okay, let's make a restore point before we grab this thing. Underachiever says it would be sick if they add freighter battles. We do know that mechanic exists in No Man's Sky, but they're largely uneventful. Yeah, you're talking about capital ship battles. Yeah, the mechanic does exist in No Man's Sky. I think what Hello Games is doing this year is basically taking lesser used game features and giving them added features, making them more functional. So I would love to see capital ship fights. That would be pretty awesome. Your freighter fleet against another freighter fleet, that'd be amazing. Cottrell, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, let's grab this thing. What do we got? Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
This might be the one. This might be the one we're looking for. This could be it. The correct supercharge slot is either here or here. But this could be the one we're looking for. Let's drop a save beacon. This could be what we want. And we'll color this one blue. This could be the one. All right, let's grab this one. Okay, now this C-class is located at minus 24.61 and plus 124.92. In case anyone's interested, excuse me. So again, Cottrell, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. William says, I can see that would be appealing to build your own Sentinel ship, but I also think it would take the fun out of hunting. I agree. It would take the fun out of hunting for Sentinel ships. What I think Hello Games should do in that case is what they've already done with the system ships. Let's grab this one. So here where it says authenticated ship, what I think Hello Games should do is give it like some kind of a rare badging, if you will, so, something other than this authenticated starship wording, like a badge or something. Like make it a completely different tier of ship if you find if you find a crashed and abandoned ship, vice building your own. There should be a greater incentive for it. They could do it and make it work. They could totally make it work. William Koza, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Operation Katana, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So what's that? You made 6 mil today, so you're at 265 mil. Congratulations. Nice. That's some good money. Okay, let's grab this thing and go. Next ship. I think we have room in our inventory for one more ship before we have to go to the station. So here we go. Let's scan for one more ship. But that's kind of what I would like to see them do. Because we still hunt for system ships. And, you know, the authenticated starship branding, I think it's good, but I think there should be some kind of rare badging that applies to those ships. Pen Lapidary, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Before we go to that one, what's the distance on it? That is 28 minutes. Where's that 38? Let's go to the save beacon and see if there's anything there. So Katana says, I saw someone made a McDonald's in No Man's Sky. Are you freaking serious? I can believe it. I can totally believe it. Yeah, I can totally believe that. And it's nighttime. Yeah, one thing that I don't do in No Man's Sky is a great deal of building because I don't have the aesthetic for it. You got to have a pretty good sense of aesthetic to be able to build anything in No Man's Sky. Okay, let's remove this one. Let's get rid of this save beacon. Okay. And before we go, I just saw a whole bunch of these crystals over here. Give me them crystals. Give me them crystals. Hold on. Let me get the right multi-tool out here. There we go. Yeah, you guys just don't know. Radiant shards are worth a lot of money. Yeah, really easy nanites. Really easy nanites. As I break my leg. Buckle Up, Let's Go says the original ship has Sean's gib on the side. I know, right? That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? If an authenticated starship had the gib, that'd be pretty amazing. Okay, those are all living fragments. We don't care about those, okay? Always get your radiant shards. Them things are worth a lot of nanites. Man, these things are all over the place. Ouch. Stupid hazardous floor. Give me that. All right. Okay, we're ready. Now we're ready. Let's go. Katana says, have you thought of playing Pragmata? It's a good game. I know all next to nothing about it. Sakavus the Great, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How's it going? So he says, hadn't tried. Oh, let's back up. So William says, much easier than lava cores are worth the same amount. Exactly. And they're worth the same amount of money. Very good nanites. And there's an unlimited number on each planet. Serious Joker, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Operation Katana says, have you thought about playing Pragmata? It's a good game. I don't know anything about it. I know next to nothing about it. I've seen it. Doesn't really look like my style of game. I'll have to do research on it. So Dragonheart, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So everybody's saying you have to try it. You have to try it. I'll take a look at it. I will definitely take a look at it. But two things. I don't believe that it's on Xbox. Oh, Xbox does have a demo for it. Okay. Well, if it's something that I can fit into my schedule, my streaming schedule and content creation schedule, maybe I'll take a look at it. And Serious Joker, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, man. And thanks for hitting that like button, brother. Thank you. Everybody, yes, if you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, I already have a couple of other games on my radar. For example, Crimson Desert is on my radar, even though it's been out for about a month now. But Crimson Desert's on my radar. And of course, we're still waiting in anticipation for GTA 6. So who is this? Ajax Blackburn. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, if I miss somebody out there in chat, it's not being done on purpose. Chat will go by really quickly. Or I'll be caught up in hunting for ships. But it's never done on purpose. Just sound off again for me in chat. And we'll get caught up as quickly as humanly possible. So Socrates the Great says, I've played it yesterday in a new game. Acidic World, I can't stop now. I'm hooked. That's awesome. So what's that? You think you're a year older today? Happy birthday, man. That's awesome. Okay, let's check this ship out. Please be another C-class. It is a B. Oh my God, it's a B-class. I swear. The one time where we want C-classes, we can't find them.
Weather warning. Incoming
We'll take the glass. All right, let's get these things up to the station and check them out. Glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology prepared.
This one has promise, but I don't think the B classes are any good. All right, let's drop, just in case, let's drop another save beacon. Okay, this B class is located at minus 4.91 and plus 26.23.
Thermal protection fully.
If you're interested, this is a B class. Okay. And we'll paint this one. We'll make this one red, since we got rid of the other one. All right, we'll make that one red. Okay, let's get this thing up to the station. Compare and claim. Okay, so we got 4 ships. Let's get these things up to the station and start scrapping. Well, we'll see what the supercharge slots are first. Hopefully the C-class that we found has what we want, but we'll find out. Morris, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Mr. Brote, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? And again, Morris, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. If we can get to the space station, which is that way. There we go. So Morris says, I might never play GTA 6 because I'm priced out, still need a console to play it. I'm on an older gen Xbox One, and that's what I'm using. You know, that's what's unfortunate. GTA 6 is not releasing on old gen consoles. If it does, I'll be surprised. I will be majorly surprised, but I don't think it's going to happen. GTA 5 barely runs, and I'm talking barely runs on the old gen systems. Which is kind of unfortunate when you think about it. I am hopeful. Man, get out of here. I don't want to talk to you. Get out of here. Don't want to talk to that guy. I am hopeful that by the time GTA 6 releases, which is in November, that console prices will begin to come down. I am definitely hopeful for that. Serious Joker says, by the way, bro, I watched your tutorial on the weed business. Very informative. Thank you so much for watching that, man. Thank you for watching it. I do appreciate that. That video took a long time to make, but I wanted to make sure that it was as detailed as possible. That way, even the new player could come in and understand exactly what they needed to do and how they needed to do it in order to manage the actual weed business. In Grand Theft Auto Online, that's what we're talking about. Katana says, I'm going to buy a dash cam after that accident. I had seems to be a good investment. Yes, definitely get a dash cam. Definitely get a dash cam. In fact, you might want to consider getting a forward and rearward facing dash cam, just in case you get rear-ended. Okay, we do have a new restore point, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so we're already set to free. All right. Let's see what we have here for supercharge slots, and then we'll get back on it. Upgrades. Okay, this is a B class. So B to S, what do we got? Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, we want to add augments. Okay, so that B class was a 2+1 and 1. That's good, but nothing spectacular. Okay, so we can actually scrap that one. So let's reload the restore point. Because we're not keeping any of the upgrades, let's just scrap it and move on to the next ship.
Inventory full.
Okay. So we reverted that back to a B. Let's go ahead and scrap that one and pull up the next one and keep going. Mick B, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Everybody out there, Mick B is a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel. Check him out. Show him some love as well. Always support the Odd Fam, people. It's good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us, man. Oh, we don't need to upgrade. We don't need to upgrade. We're scrapping this one. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry. Okay, just taking a second to get caught up on the old chat. So Morris says the Stoner Survival video was good. I completed it on both my characters. That's about 900k with a weekly challenge. Yes. Yeah, 420k for the weekly challenge per player. That's correct. Okay, so we're going to scrap 32 mil. Done. Okay, bring the next ship. Thank you for watching that, though. I appreciate you, man. Okay, this one should be the C class. Yes, it is. Okay, let's upgrade this one. Hey, Mick B, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you, man. What we're doing is basically checking out the supercharge slots on these ships to see if this is exactly what we're looking for. Upgrade. Hey, this is a C to a S. Let's see what we got. I hope this is the right ship. Otherwise, we got to go back. Otherwise, we got to go back. All right, let's add some augments. Nope. 2+1. That's not our ship. Dang it, that's not our ship. Yeah, so the supercharged slot has to be right here on that C class. It's got to be right there in that slot. 2+1 and 1 is not bad, but this is not optimal. So yeah, this is a scrapper. Okay, well, next ship. Begin salvage. Okay, this was a B class, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this was a B class with an infra knife and an A class blueprint. Nice. Let's make a new restore point. Before we do anything, let's make a new restore point. Oh, check this out. Hold on. Before we go anywhere, check this out. Hold on a second. Hold on. Remember, we're hunting for all kinds of ships. We're hunting for all kinds of ships today. So this is an Alpha Vector. Alpha Vector cockpit, single thruster, TIE fighter. No. Those are bow tie wings. Bow tie wings. The dorsal kind of works, but not really. Looks like copper. Yeah, copper and white, or copper and gray, with yellow accents. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's a pretty good looking ship. Okay, so if you like this style of system ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. That's a good looking ship. Not bad. The dorsal does kind of kill it, but it also kind of works with those bow ties. Not bad. That is an A. Oh, it's an A class too. And it's an A class. This guy's showing off. This guy in here flexing on everybody. Okay, so our next ship is a B class. Hey, Mick B, no problem, brother. Appreciate you being here, man. So, Mr. Brote says, doing fine, hauling gravel for our concrete plant, listening as I drive. Awesome, man. I appreciate you checking in. Thanks so much. Katana says, I hope I can get a 2-for-1, if you know what I mean. What did I miss? What did I miss? 2-for-1? What did I miss? Okay, let's check this thing out. Yeah, not really hoping for anything on this B class, but we'll upgrade it. Let's see. Martian Peabody says, stop smashing the like button. What has the like button done to you? Yeah, exactly, right? Hey, you got to smash that like button like it owes you money. Okay, what do we got? Oh, yeah, this is a mess. Supercharged slots are down here. The 4th slot is down here. Yeah, that B class is no-go. Okay, we will yoink. We'll yoink this. We'll take that blueprint. And the infra knife, because I've got enough of these, we can actually bust this for its components. All right. Yep. So that's a scrapper. Okay, we want to begin salvage. Yeah, that B class is a no-go. All right, we got one more ship to go. And this one was the A. I'm not very hopeful for the A class, but let's check it out. Yeah, we can already see, yeah, supercharged slots are spread out. This is at least a 2+1-1. You know what? Give me that positron. We'll take the positron. We'll just yoink that right now. Let's scrap it. There's no point. There's no point. We're just going to scrap this one. Begin salvage. 42. Okay, now it's time to rinse and repeat. Before we go anywhere, let's talk to one of the local starship traders and sell him some stuff. Before we go, hold on. Let's switch difficulty back. Here we go. Underachiever says 47 mil for that S class. Nice. Yeah, the the amount of money you earn for a starship scales with its class and its inventory, its actual storage, cargo. So that one had pretty decent cargo on it. which is one of the reasons why it sold for 47 mil. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Okay, and we want to sell a whole bunch of stuff. Compressed indium
Unit
scrap.
received. Unit
AI
received.
valves.
Unit received.
Subatomic regulators.
Unit received.
Nano cables.
Unit received.
Alright. I'm rich. Okay. That's done. Let's move this. Move that to ship. How much space do I have in the radiant pillar? We got an infraknife, but we also have an infraknife upgrade. Let's plug that in. Yeah, we got this blueprint. Let's go ahead and plug that in. Might as well. And this was the positron. Do I have a positron on this one? I do not. We do now. We got a positron ejector on there now. Okay. Did I move all the other stuff? Yes, I did. Okay, let's sell these upgrades because we don't need them. So William says, if you hold on to the ship for a couple of days, you can get up to 93 mil for an S-Class. Are you serious? Why is that? Very interesting. I wonder why that is. If you hold on to it for a couple of days, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's talk to the multi-tool guy. The Viking with the really big lips. Yeah, he looks like Mick Jagger. His lips are so big. That dude's got some big lips. Big red lips, too. Oh, my gosh. That Viking is sus. Okay, so we want to sell. We're basically going to sell all this. All right, good. Okay, we're not done yet. Let's make a new restore point. That's very interesting. I never knew that. I never knew that. Okay, let's head back down to the base. Excuse me. And rinse and repeat. There's a specific C-class that we're looking for. Once we find it, we're done in this system. We can head back. Okay, recent. Let's go. Yeah, Morris, Mr. Big Lips. Dude's got Mick Jagger's lips. He's got Mick Jagger's lips, man. Excuse me while I have a sip of a sip of some delicious fat-free, no-calorie diet water. That water is good when you're thirsty. Okay, let's keep going. Let's make a new restore point since we're here. There we go. Okay, dissonant spike. Yeah, that Viking had some ginormous lips. So Katana says, I'm almost at 150 days in playing GTA. I have no idea how many days I have in that game. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto for quite a few years now. I stopped counting days a long time ago, man. Yeah, William, I didn't know that either. I did not know that either. That's very good information. Very good information. Yeah, it's funny because Sentinel ships made stasis device farms obsolete. Completely made them obsolete. All right, please be a C-class. Please be a C-class. All we want is a C-class. That's it. I'm not asking for much. Just give me a C-class, please. This is like the first time ever that someone's asking for a C-class ship. Please give me a C-class. That's it. I just want a C-class. I don't want anything else. Nothing else, please. And hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Beat up that like button like it owes you money. And it's not money, it's money. M-U-N-A-A-A-Y. Money. That's how we spell money in Grand Theft Auto Online anyway. Yeah, M-U-N-A-A-A-Y. Money. All right, please be a C class. Please be a C class. William says, I found out by accident. That's actually really good information to know. Okay, it is. Oh, it's a freaking B class. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll leave that. It's a B class. It's a freaking B. I swear. I swear. When you want a C class, you can't find a C class. When you don't want a C class, they're all over the freaking place. I swear. Hello Games has like a game dev watching the stream right now.
Technology recharge.
They're trolling big time. Let's get this thing and get going. Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology grenade.
Yep, that's a whole lot of nope. We'll grab it. Claim it. Alright, next ship. Oh my gosh. Worst luck ever. If you hunt for a C class, you can't find one. Well, at least it's not orange. It could be worse. It could be orange. This thing could totally freaking be orange. Yes, true. You can see how many hours you have in GTA by looking at your career progress stats. You know what? I'm not that interested. And that's only because the number of hours played for me in Grand Theft Auto are irrelevant. The most important thing is that the game is actually fun to play. That's the most important thing to me. You can have thousands of hours in a game and just have the game not be fun. You know, for some people it's a flex. You know, for others it's a very important stat. For me, it makes no difference. What's important to me is that the game is actually fun to play, and that I've used my time playing Grand Theft Auto wisely. We're 6 minutes away. What the crap, dude? All right, here we go. As we bounce off the atmosphere. This one better be a freaking C class. Where's it at? This better be a C class, man, I swear. It better be a C class. Yeah, exactly. Buckle up, let's go says. And for goodness sakes, don't multiply your hours against the minimum wage rate. Oh my God. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Another freaking... What is with all these B classes? Yeah, this is not funny anymore. This is not funny anymore, man. I'm telling you, this is not funny. This is not at all funny.
Technology grenade.
Mr. Broat says, why a C class? Because there's a C class of this ship on this planet with an R3+1 supercharge slot configuration. The B's, A's, the B and A classes are not that good. In terms of supercharged slot convergence, there is a C class on this planet with an R3+1. And that's what we're looking for. That's why we're looking for the C class. Plus, as you guys saw, the B and the A class convergence for supercharged slots weren't that great. So that's why. Compare it. Claim. This is not funny. I'm going to send an angry letter to Hello Games. I swear, I'm going to send those guys an angry letter. So Morris says, agreed, having fun is the most important. Yeah, exactly. I just like to ensure that my time spent in No Man's Sky or Hello, whatever, Grand Theft Auto Online is well used. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go. Yeah, it seemed like the Game Hub had better luck finding C classes than they did of finding any other class. I'm finding more B classes than anything else. Yeah, this is quite frustrating. This is frustrating. Yeah, we're specifically looking for a C class because one of the C classes has an R3+1 supercharge slot configuration. That's what we want. That'll give you some of the best damage output for your ship, once upgraded to an S class, of course. Yeah, that is after upgrading to an S class. So that's one of the reasons why when we grab the ship, we take it up to the station, we test upgrade it, and if it's the ship that we want, then I'll revert the save back to a C class and buy the nanites, or spend the nanites, I should say, to upgrade it legit. Basically, what we're doing is test upgrading it because I don't have the memory fragments to upgrade on site. So that's why we always take them back to the station. All right. Oh my God, another A class. Gamble. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hey, William, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Give me that. We'll take those mirrors. Yeah, another A class. Normally, I would be happy getting an A class, but like I mentioned, the supercharged slot convergence on the Bs and the A classes are not that good. I take it back. I take it back. I take back everything I said. I take back everything I said. I take back everything I just said. I take back everything I just said. I didn't mean it. I take it back. You have got to be kidding me. In L3, this could have 4 connected supercharge slots. Yeah, buckle up, let's go. You guys heard nothing. You heard nothing. I didn't say a thing. I take it all back. I take it all back. All right. Never mind. Yeah, William. William. What is this? I take it all back. Okay. Change in plans, people. Change in plans. Oh, my God. We got a new sub. Who do we have out there? So, Nunya. Okay, let's call you Nunya. Nunya. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the Odd Ones. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Nunya. Welcome to the Odd Ones. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. Reload. Let's reload the restore point. Yeah, Gamble, you heard nothing. Yeah, wasn't expecting that.
Inventory full.
Oh my gosh, this is brutal. This is brutal. The anticipation is it's killing me. It's killing me. Okay. Wow. All I gotta say is wow. That's pretty much what we want. That's pretty much what we want. Okay. We're going to drop a base right here. It's an A class, 3 connected supercharge slots. This could be a 4. This could be 4. This could be an L4. This could be an L4, but we'll find out once we get it to the station. Hey, we got a hype train. Who do we have out there? Subscriber hype train. So, Kamala Crocker, welcome to the odd ones. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in the chat right now. Proper hand salute to Kamala Crocker. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Kamala Crocker, okay? Thanks so much for your subscription. Welcome to the odd ones. William says it could be a T+4. I think hopefully it's an L4. Hopefully it's an L4 or T4. You're right, a T4 would be better. Wow. Okay, let's drop a base. Okay, yeah, I am stunned. I am absolutely stunned. I can't believe this. All right, so you know how we do it. Let's put up a structure and get a teleporter going. Okay, every house has a door. Access ramp. Gotta have some stairs. Okay, put some windows on that mofo. Very nice, very nice. Wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that. I take back everything I said. You guys heard nothing. Somebody scratched that from the record. Expunged that from the record. All right, let's give it some power. It's not power, it's power. Solar panels. Biofuel reactor. Battery. And last but not least, one of these. There we go. Perfect. Okay, next order of business. Let's get this thing up to the station and check out its full supercharge slots. So Penn says, just got back. What did I miss? You're going to find out. You're about to find out. Yeah, we just found a stacked A-class 3 connected supercharge slots. This one could be a 4. This one could be a 4. Let's get it up to the station and check it out. Did we claim this ship yet? Oh, we did not.
Technology prepared.
All right, check that out. Unbelievable. Let's compare it and claim it. So we need to avoid making a save point at this point.
Technology recharge.
All right, there we go. Let's get up to the station. Space station, current system. Let's go. And we'll see what this is. So Nunya says, did you know pets can harvest on Wander? You can have, you have to use the point emote to make that happen. Not all of them do. No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I don't do a great deal of, well, and thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Thank you. I don't do a great deal of the xenobiology in No Man's Sky. Typically, I will, if anything, I hunt for S-class fauna. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, we hunt for the fauna, and that's pretty much it. I don't do any of the xenobiology or xenobattles or anything like that. So Katana says, do you have a favorite dessert? Not really. I am a huge fan of butter pecan ice cream, so I guess that's about it. Okay, let's check this thing out. Let's see what we got. Make that free. Apply. Here we go. I got to see where this other supercharge slot is. Yeah, if I have a favorite dessert, I would have to say butter pecan ice cream. I absolutely love butter pecan ice cream. Either that or salty caramel. Salty caramel, excuse me. Salty caramel ice cream, which is also really good. So we want to upgrade. All right, here we go, people. Fingers crossed. What do we got? A to an S. What do we got? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. This is still really, really good. This is still a really good combo right here. This is still a really good combo. Very nice. Okay, let's revert that save. So now that we know that A class is there, yeah, William still works. It's still good. It's still very good. So Nunez says I have a Sentinel like this without the wings, only the legs. So sounds to me like you have a medium fighter with the tank treads.
Technology recharge.
All right, let's refuel that. Okay, so we know what we've got here. Let's leave this ship where it is. Let's get these other ships up to the space station and start scrapping. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, we just scored a jackpot with that one. Totally scored a jackpot. Very nice. I wasn't expecting that from the A class. What's that? It looks like a tank? Yeah, that's why it's funny, because the Sentinel ships with tank tread landing gear, as they call them, or tank feet landing gear, are some of the most popular because they're kind of rare. You're more than likely to find a Sentinel ship without the tank feet landing gear, or tank treads, if you will, than you are with it. This ship just happens to be a gorgeous ship. The blue and the white works. This is a gorgeous looking ship, which is why I just spent the last hour looking for it. So I'm pretty happy about this one. All right, we are here. Don't crash into the station, please. Thank you. Yeah, my pilot always seems to crash into the station. Very nice. So Penn says, I prefer the key fob on sticks. I have the location of an all-black medium key fob, and that's it. I actually have the location of one of those. I believe it's in the El Cupolos Galaxy. I think it's in Galaxy number 11. I think so. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's make a new restore point. We did, didn't we? Okay. Hold on. What do we got? Oh, we got a barrel nose. Hold on. So check this out. This is part of the Starship hunt right here. Check this one out. Okay, that's not bad. So this is a barrel nose fighter, barrel nose cockpit, vector wings. Yeah, those are, it's a barrel nose cockpit, vector wings, single thruster. So Penn says, I can get there. I'm in 19 right now. I actually have a way for you to get to Galaxy number 11 simply by going to Galaxy number 10 and hopping to the star system closest to the galactic core. I have a base there. I do have a base there. I should probably do a video on that, huh? But that's a good looking ship, so if you guys like this style of fighter, it's pretty cool too. Red and chrome with white accents. Very nice. Single thruster. Glyphs are in the lower left hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. A barrel nose fighter. Very nice. Not bad. I kind of like that one. Nunya, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you being here, and thank you for your subscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. We did make a restore point. Are we set up? No, we're not. Now we are. Okay, let's go check out these ships and see what we got. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we have a really good community here for No Man's Sky. Really good community. Hey! We got a new sub. Let's go. So, Jezza, welcome to the Odd Ones. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Jezza. Welcome to the Odd Ones. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. Okay, we want to upgrade. So this was B to an S. Let's go. What do we got? Let's add some augments. Okay, this one is kind of weird. That almost works. That almost works. And I mean almost works. Alright, so we know what that was. Yeah, agreed 100%. The No Man's Sky community is really, really good. On occasion, we'll have a couple of weirdos come in here and show themselves for what they are, but we know how to deal with them. But in general, the No Man's Sky community is very mature. Okay, let's revert this back. Restore point. Yep, it is what it is, but we know we also know how to deal with people like that too. What's that in Zoo We Trust? Oh, are you talking about Zoo Games? Are you talking about Zoo Games? Oh man. I absolutely miss Zoo Games. I really miss Zoo Games. Rest in peace, Zoo Games. I miss him. I really do. I miss Zoo Games. You know, Zoo Games, if you guys know, he passed away back in 2023. Yeah, he arguably one of the best No Man's Sky creators. Arguably one of the best. Very down to earth, very kind of a wholesome, just a nice guy. Just a really nice guy. I am thankful that his family decided not to remove his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is still up. So you can still go back to his channel. You can still sub to it. You can still watch his videos. I hope they keep his channel where it is. Because those are some of the best memories that we have of him. Seriously, rest in peace to Zoo Games. Absolutely loved that dude, man. Loved him. Anyways, this was a B. Right. Give me that. We'll totally take that. All right, let's scrap this one. And we'll bring up the other ship. Yeah, William. I am pretty sure his family will keep his channel up because that is his memory. That's literally his memory. You know, and we can go back and rewatch his content anytime we want. That keeps him alive. That keeps his memory alive. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully his family keeps his channel where it is. And hopefully YouTube doesn't do anything stupid like remove his channel. Because YouTube does things like that on occasion. Okay, so we want to begin salvage analysis. Okay, claim scrap. Yeah, exactly. If you know him, you do. Yeah, exactly my point. Exactly. Mr. Bro says you found your L or Z4 super slots. How would you put those slots to good use? I'll say, okay, I would put the weapon in the actual center, and put all of the S or X class upgrades, the best upgrades you can find around the weapon in the supercharge slots. Then you put the blueprint, provided the weapon has one, put the blueprint adjacent to the weapon if at all possible. That's what I would do. You always want to supercharge your S class or X class upgrades. You don't necessarily want to supercharge the blueprint. Okay, swap this ship out, please. Thank you. There we go. Let's make a new restore point. And let's see here. One more time. But that's how I would do it. If you find a really good supercharge slot configuration like that, yeah, put your weapon in the center supercharge slot and pull all of your S-Class or X-Class upgrades around the weapon in the supercharge slots. Nunez, thank you so. I'm sorry, Nunez. Sorry about that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Welcome to the community. I appreciate you so much. Okay, upgrade. We got upgrade. William, that's true. A lot of players prefer either shields or to become more tanky, or maneuverability or hyperdrive range over weapons. Me, I prefer weapons because I like to murk out my targets as quickly as possible. Upgrade. All right, what do we got? This is a 2+2, isn't it? This one is a 2+2. I guarantee you this is a 2+2. Okay, so let us... Not that. That's not what I wanted to do. Augments. That's what I wanted. Augments. Okay, we don't need the crap C class anymore. That's what I thought. 2+2. That's a 2+2. Not bad. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Let's revert that save. So Neo says you sound like a good dude to me. Well, hey, listen, we are who we are. I try to keep things, I appreciate that, by the way. We try to keep things calm, cool, copacetic, and respectful here to the extent possible. Now, that being said, I do have a set of rules in the description section that I invite all new members of my community to read. That's so that we can keep our community polite, calm, cool, copacetic, and respectful. So William says, at my age, I don't care how long it takes me to get somewhere. Yeah, exactly. We will get there. We'll get there. We will totally get there. Okay. So let's revert that save. We'll keep this one a B class. We'll hold on to this one. We'll put this one in storage.
Inventory full.
So let's mark this one as 2+1, 2+2. 2+2 SC. Perfect. Oops. Sorry about that. Oops. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Okay. Let's see. Now that that's done, let's make a new restore point. This ship as a 2+2 does have potential, but we'll hold on to it for the time being, and we'll put it in storage. Now, something else I want to do before we head out, let's get the daily driver out here, and let's add some storage to it. We need more storage. Mr. Bro says, if I had enough upgrades for my weapon, I'd always put a warp engine for more range. Yes. And there's nothing wrong with that. I usually do most of my hyperdrive, hyperspace travel in my freighter. So that's what I use my freighter for. And I use the fighter for actual combat. Even though your freighter can fight too, believe it or not. Your freighter does have the ability to fight. Okay, so we want to... Hold on. Let's make sure we reverted that before we do anything else. Okay, we're good. So we're purchasing upgrades for this one legit. So we want to buy upgrades. We're not going to use the augments. We're going to purchase some storage. Yeah, because we're like all out of storage here. And we got 4 billion, so let's see here. There we go. Let's add some storage to that. That ship is a 3+1, by the way. Okay, how much money did I burn? Okay, that's nothing. We can scrap a few more Sentinel ships and get that back. Perfect. Yeah, just needed to add some storage to this so we can get some more upgrades going. Okay, so we're good to go. We're done in this star system officially. What's that? So you use the dupe glitch? We do that here too. Again, it all depends on your playstyle. And the reason I don't have a problem with refine a dupe, excuse me, mass produce. Sorry about that, the cough is back. The reason we don't have a problem with that here is because No Man's Sky is a single player game. DJ Bones, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? It's a single player game, and it's with multiplayer, of course. But I mostly play solo anyway, so anything that I do on my save doesn't affect anybody else. Yeah, a pen, those dang allergies. Okay, so let's go back. Recent. I have no idea why there are more than two bases here, but okay. Yeah, those dang allergies. So Don Jezza, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Okay, let's fix our... There we go. Cold protection, thank you.
Recharge.
Five hours, 8 hours. I don't know why there's another base over there. Let's go check that out. Yeah, we can probably remove one of those now. Yeah, the dupe glitch to unlock pets, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Here's the deal. If it suits your playstyle, do it. If it suits your playstyle, just do it. There's no problem or shame in it. If it suits your playstyle, do it. If it doesn't suit your playstyle, don't do it. I know you've got some real hardcore players out there that take the game a little too seriously, and you know, sometimes they get a bit offended when some players duplicate certain items. I prefer a bit more of a relaxed gameplay. Now, that being said, if I'm playing an expedition, if I'm on an expedition or I'm playing a storied mission, then I won't duplicate. I won't do any of that. I always play legit. Exactly, and it's also an option in-game. It is also an option. Now, we need to see what this is and why I have... This should be the A-class. That should be the A-class. Okay, that's the A-class. And let's see here. Let's capture a new screenshot. There we go. Okay. This is A-class. A-class Senti pincers. Blue. White. 3 L. Hold it. Or actually, no, 3I plus 1. That way we know what it is. 3I plus 1. That'll work. Upload. All right, let's check out this base. 4 minutes away. So Giannis says, what I miss, I totally fell asleep. You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. Yeah, William, whenever I'm hunting starships, I'll dupe everything that I need. That's just because it makes starship hunting easier, especially when I'm on stream. You know, it takes out some of the grind. Okay, so we have a camp here. All right, and okay, let's go to that base. Let's see what this is. All right, here we go. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, I will typically duplicate the carrier AI fragments and the echo locators. Yeah, I'll duplicate both of those because they were a pain in the butt to get. It's too bad that we can no longer easily duplicate technology. That's the unfortunate thing. So this base we don't need. So this one we don't need. I have no idea why I've got two separate bases here for two separate camps. Let's clear this camp. Just out of curiosity, what do we have? B class. Believe it or not, I already have 6 multi-tools, so we're going to leave this one. We'll leave it. Let's clear the camp. In other words, let's check everything in the scrap. I'll give the living slime to my living ship. Look at that. Multi-tool expansion slot. Yes, please. Rusty metal we don't need. I'll take that void mote. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. All right. Discarded jets. What do we got here? Sentinel boundary map. Very nice. Okay, so we'll give those to the living ship. Get rid of this. All right. That is positron ejector. Okay. Yeah, we just found the Sentinel boundary map. Nice. Okay, let's clear this base because we don't need it anymore. We've already got another one here. Another camp, I should say. He said you should have put Miss Redshirt Booyayas. Yeah, unfortunately, there are no Booyayas in No Man's Sky. Okay, Nunez, I'm sorry, Nunya, thank you so much for joining us. Take care of yourself. God bless to you. And good luck to your father. As I understand it, he has an infection in his hip. I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope your father gets well. Best wishes to him and your family. Take care of yourself and God bless to you. We'll see you next time. GTA 5, thanks for joining us. How's it going? Okay, we can clear this base. We don't need this anymore. Delete base. Okay, all right. Put that in ship too. Ship out of range. Whatever. Okay, we are officially done in this system. We pretty much got what we wanted. Yeah, Nunya, take care. God bless to you. Thanks for stopping by. Take care of yourself. We'll see you next time. If I miss somebody out there in chat, please sound off again for me in chat without spamming, and we'll get caught up as soon as humanly possible. Yeah, if I miss someone, it's never ever done on purpose. So just sound off again for me, and we'll get caught up as soon as possible. Okay, A-class pincer, 3+1, and that's fine. That's perfect. Okay, let's go. That was a very good find. That's right. Together or not at all. That's right. Okay, let's get back to the freighter. So now we know that at least one of the A classes on this planet has a 3+1 supercharge slot configuration. Perfect. I am very stoked about that one. All right, back to the freighter because we're done in this system. Mr. Brote says, oh, so there's a use for the slime other than cash and nanites. Never did get into living ships. Yeah, the living slime, you can feed that to your living ships. Well, feed it in a sense that it's used to recharge shields, weapons, etc. So, yeah, but you can totally... And hyperdrive engine, too. You can use that for fuel and just feed it to your ships. Your living ship, that is. Speaking of which, do I have anything that I need to drop off? We got to sell some stuff. Hold on a second. We got to go to 7-Eleven. Let's go to the 7-Eleven right here. We got a 7-Eleven on our freighter. Let's go to the 7-Eleven. So we want to sell... here we go. Compressed indium scrap. AI valves. Subatomic regulators. Nano cables. Okay, that looks good. Oh, what else do I have that I can get rid of? So we can sell those B-class. We'll put that in ship. This is ridiculous. Look at all this glass. Look at all of this glass. This glass is absolutely ridiculous. We can refine this. Refine that. Refine some more of that. We'll put those in ship. Put that in ship. Get rid of that. Okay, we got a Walker Brain. We don't need the extra Walker Brain. We can actually sell that. We got an X-Class scanner module, apparently. Sell that. We'll sell the sticky honey. We don't need that. We know where to get it if we need more. Sell the pirate transponders. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, that is an X-Class scanner upgrade. Nice. And these are fuel, so we'll put those where they are. Yeah, don't even ask. Don't even ask why I got all that. Don't even ask. I have no idea. Okay, get rid of this. We don't need that. We'll take those 500 nanites, thank you. Let's do some more. Okay, let's make a new restore point before doing anything else. Hold on. What was I going to do next? Totally forgot. Oh, we got to go visit the living ship. We got to go visit the living ship. Yeah, Pen, you can totally feed it to them, your living ship. Because your living ships use the slime as fuel. So Buckle Up Let's Go says, I fed a living ship a Stellarator and it switched from industrial to combat weighted. Are you serious? Yeah, see, so I don't do much with the living ships. I have one, but that's about it. Yeah, we'll put that in the living ship. Okay, we got a new restore point. Let's do something with this mess. Let's see. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Give me that. Yeah, we got too much glass. I said glass, chat. Glass. Settle down. So he said, not ships, living frigates. That I don't know. You'll have to ask one of the living frigate professionals out there. They can answer that question. All right, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, we're cracking open all this glass. All right, so we got a stack of that, and a stack of that. Very nice. Perfect. Everything else we can sell. Geodesite. We can refine. All right. We'll take this. Let's refine all this other stuff and get it out of the inventory. So we'll refine that. Okay. That goes in ship. Here we go. Linium. Yeah, we're almost done. We're just cleaning up the inventory a bit. That goes to ship. And what else? Here we go. Dirty bronze. Okay, we can get rid of those, the Viking effigies. We don't need those. We can sell that. Because if we need to craft those, we can, so that's just taking up space. Perfect. Okay, let's go back to 7-Eleven. Hold on. We got to go back to 7-Eleven. Excuse me. Yeah, we got to go back to 7-Eleven. We got a bunch of Sentinel upgrades we can sell too. That's also some very good nanites. There we go, back to 7-Eleven. Okay, we want to sell... yep. Sell that.
Units received.
Sell the Viking effigies.
Units received.
Sell the quantum computer.
Units received.
And I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all we had to sell. Yep. Perfect. Okay, looks good. Exosuit, weapon shards. Should probably just sell all those. But you guys know me. I'm always hoarding something in this game. Here, let's drop this off. We'll just drop that off. Okay, we are officially done in this star system. So next on the plan, we have to go back to El Cupolos. We got to go back to El Cupolos and try to find this other ship with the 4 connected supercharge slots. Jet Black, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. The Space 711. Yes, Space 711. It's the Space 711. William says, back up. So Don Jezza says, I've just been listening while making food. Absolutely love the 7-Eleven bit. Yeah, this is Space 7-Eleven. We got to go back to 7-Eleven and sell some stuff. Okay, we got to go to El Cupolos. We got to go to the El Cupolos galaxy. I may or may not have a base in the location of this ship. So my bases, let's see here. It'll say El Cupolos. So let's see. That's Eisentam. S-Class 2+1. Eisentam. El Cupolos. Black Medium Sentinel Dragonfly. Largest curious deposit ever. B-Class 2+2, huh? B-Class Medium Sentinel Dorsal. I think this is it. I think this is the one. I think that's it. Let's go there and find out. I'm pretty sure this is it. I think that's our base. So here's the deal. A couple of months ago, I found a medium Sentinel fighter, dorsal and ventral pincers, B-Class, but it's green and white. Beautiful ship. Oh, never mind. It's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. But this is another good-looking ship right here. This is another good-looking one. Hold on a second. Let's take a look at it. This is the other one that I found. Yes, I added this one to my pincer fleet. It's another good-looking ship. This one is in the El Cupolos galaxy, which is galaxy number 11. So if you want this one, you got to come here and get it. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is another good-looking ship. Okay, but that's the wrong base. So, living frigates will change their stats if you feed them, yes. Now, see, I didn't know that. I don't do a lot of work with living frigates, but that's actually very good information to know. So, Penn says, I'm going to try to nap in this uncomfortable emergency room chair. Have an awesome stream. Hey, Penn, thank you so much for joining us today. Good to see you as always. Take care. God bless to you. We'll see you next time. James Weston says Hulkamania. It does look like that, doesn't it? It does actually look like that one. Good to see you, by the way. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we got to go back. Hold on. So we're in El Cupolos. What we will do... That's Eisentam. B-Class 2+2. A-Class Key Fob with tank treads. Okay, medium yellow Sentinel fighter, B-Class heavy, light fighter pincers, bladed wings, unlimited living ship upgrades, Sanford and Son salvage. Everything else is Euclid. So those are El Cupolos. A-Class key fob with tank treads. I don't know what these are. That's the Batwing planet. Euclid. B-Class 2+2. Black medium Sentinel with Dragonfly. That's Eisentam. Okay, we need to find a portal. So, James Weston says, how do you get living frigates? You have to complete the living ship quest. Yeah, we just recently did that on stream. You got to get a living ship first. Or I could be wrong about that because it's been a while since I've done it. You got to have a capital ship. Buckle up, let's go. Thank you. Yes, you have to send out your regular frigates to get a Dream Aerial. One of them will bring back a Dream Aerial. You have to craft the Dream Aerial and pulse drive. Once you have that, pulse drive, activate it, and you'll pull up a living ship will eventually spawn in front of you. A living frigate. I'm sorry, living frigate. My mistake. Living frigate. Yeah, Deborah, thank you. Yeah, you don't need the living ships. Yeah, I totally forgot. Totally forgot. Okay, let's go to one of these random planets. Totally forgot about that. Now, your first living frigate should be an immediate unlock. Hunting for every other living frigate, after the first one will take some time. It'll definitely take some time, so you'll have to pulse drive for up to 20 minutes at times to get it. I have no idea why I dropped a base here for this. This is an A class, but okay, whatever. Excuse me. No idea why I put a base here. Okay, let's check the other one. Blue heavy, medium yellow Sentinel. Sanford and Son salvage. Let's back up one. Let's go here. And William and Buckle Up, Let's Go are absolutely correct. Every system has at least one living frigate.
Extreme temperature detected.
This could be our planet. Let's hop in the ship and go take a look over there. Yeah, I've got a green save beacon in the area. This could be the planet. So, Underachiever says, just did the derelict freighter. Anyone having this bug where some log snippets don't appear, but if you press E, you'll find them randomly. Never had that one. Never had that one. Usually, the logs will appear if you scan. You can either scan for them or look through your analysis visor. You'll be able to see them. I've never actually had that happen. So this could be our planet. And what we're looking for is a medium Sentinel fighter with 4 connected supercharge slots. It has 4 connected supercharge slots, but I don't know why I've got a save beacon here. Okay, let's land.
Thermal protection falling.
I think this is our ship. Hold on. I think this is our ship. Okay, that, I think, is the ship. I think that's the ship. But this stupid storm is basically obfuscating the color. I'm pretty sure this is our ship. Guitar Guy 80, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is our ship. Hold on.
Technology recharge.
This is a B class. All right, let's do this. Since we got a save beacon here, let's call up the freighter. And I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I think that's our ship. I think that's our ship. The one I have, excuse me, is a B class, B2 and S, 4 connected supercharge slots, and I'll show you guys in a minute. So James Weston says, I like that ship. That's an awesome looking ship. It'll look better once we get this stupid storm out of the way. I can't see anything. Okay, so we want our freighter. Capital ship, thank you. Okay, we got to pull this one up out of storage, so let's go get it. Yeah, I spent 2 hours last night scrapping ships, old Sentinel ships that I don't need. And that's when I came across this one B class. Okay, manage fleet. So let's see here. Let's put this one in storage, because we know what that is. The other B class is 4 Square SC, this one. That's our ship. That is without a doubt our ship. That has to be our ship. Now the question is whether or not that other B class has the same supercharge slots. Let's go find out. You know, let's grab it. Hold on. Let's grab that ship. It should be in the hangar. Hold on. Yeah, this ship right here. This is what it looks like. This is our ship. This is the one. There we go. That's better. Okay. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So, it is a medium Sentinel fighter. Dorsal Mohawk, ventral pincers, double-bladed wings, medium wings, wingtip thrusters. This one's in the El Cupolos Galaxy, so you'll need to get here, but this is one of the best-looking ships I've seen in the game. Yeah, the dorsal and ventral stabilizers have thrusters too. This ship is pretty fire. This one has 4 connected supercharge slots, but it is a B class, so I'm hoping that the other B class that I've got marked has the same configuration. Let's get this one over to the space station and I'll show you guys. Hey, YouTube, get this sus ad off my screen, please. Thank you. Where's the station? There we go. Space station is 2 minutes away. Excuse me while I have a sip of some delicious, no fat, no calorie, powdered diet water. Oh, that stuff is good. Young Ruler, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Long time no see, brother. How are you? He says, Jet Black says, same game, different garages. I know, right? It just so happens that GTA 5 has better garage space. Yeah, exactly. No glutens either. No glutens. Okay, so you guys notice the supercharged slot configuration on this ship. That's what we're looking for. So Young Ruler says, just had a double cheeseburger with jalapenos. Oh my God, that sounds so good, man. That sounds so good. A double cheeseburger. Please tell me you had some bacon on that burger, man. Please tell me you had some bacon on that burger. For anybody who's new to my channel, one thing that we like to do here is talk about food. We do have a food talk session during almost every live stream. But yeah, we do like to talk about food here. Okay, let's see. Difficulty. I got to show you guys this because you guys don't believe me. You guys don't believe me. So you guys got to see this one. So Buckle Up Let's Go says, what exactly do you use to rehydrate that powdered water? That's a trade secret. It's a trade secret. So William says, just found a chicken leg. Are you serious? Nice. So William, is it a light or medium? Is it a light or medium fighter? Yeah, Stewart says, yeah, except pineapple. Oh God, don't even get me started on pineapple pizza. Don't even get me started. So let's upgrade. All right, so this one from a B to a S. You guys will see it. I'm not going to spoil it. You guys will see it. Yeah, William, or Buckle Up, Let's Go. It's a trade secret. All right, so check this out. That's not what we wanted to do. Get me out of there. Okay, you see that? B to a S, 4 connected supercharge slots. So William says, just the body, no wings. Sinister RC, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? So James Weston says, I'm a little bummed Nintendo doesn't have a space Pokemon yet. That was kind of disappointing. Oh, give them some time. I'm pretty sure they'll do it. I'm pretty sure they'll have it. So Jonathan Studios, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Says reverse seared basil and oregano pork chops, sauteed in teriyaki sauce. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. So there it is, people. There it is, from a B to a S. B to a S, 4 collected supercharge slots, 4 square. Let's revert to save. Reload. Let's go back to the freighter, put this one back in storage. Let's put this one back in storage so that we don't screw up. Yeah, William says, pineapple pizza eater, get wrecked. Okay, go back to the freighter. We're going to drop off this ship. We're going to head back to that planet and check out that other B class. I am so hoping it's the same ship. And then I'll get you guys glyphs and coordinates to it. That thing's got 4 connected supercharge slots. Before we go, hold on. I need to drop off a multi-tool. Which I think is this one. All right, let's get that thing out of my inventory. All right, we're good now. Okay, now we're good. All right, let's drop off that ship. And we'll go back to the planet, pick up the other one. So we want to manage fleets. Okay, this one. Go back to the archive. All right, perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's go back to the, let's go grab a ship, go back to the planet. And if that's the correct one, we'll move the base. We'll actually move it. Well, we got a base computer there already. We just need to drop a structure, and we'll be good to go. And like I said, I'll give you guys glyphs and coordinates to it because that's a pretty fire ship. And we'll get back on the ship hunt here in just a second. Yeah, but I really wanted to show you guys. So, Overachiever says, or Underachiever says, if you don't like pineapple pizza, never come to Brazil. We have many exotic toppings. Okay, so I'm going to ask this question. Underachiever, what kind of toppings do you get on a pizza in Brazil? This I got to hear. They can't get much worse than pineapple. I mean, I guess they can, but they can't get much worse than pineapple. All right, let's go back to the base. So Buckle Up Let's Go says, I'll take Scrapple over pineapple pizza. I will, hey, Buckle Up Let's Go. You give me a nice slice of fried Scrapple, I am a happy person. I love Scrapple, man. Scrapple is a southern food. That's a southern kind of a sausage meat, if you will. I absolutely love Scrapple. I love it. Scrapple is some good eating. If you haven't tried it, don't knock it till you try it. That's some good eating. So James Weston says, everything online says it's out on Nintendo. I ran around the anomaly forever last night looking for it. Looking for that. I really like that ship. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, that's the wrong base. Hold on. So where's the other base computer? Oh, there it is. Green save beacon. Green save beacon. That's what we want. Green save beacon. So Dragonheart says, ever try Geta? It's like Scrapple. I've heard of Geta. I've heard of Geta, never tried it. I've heard of it, I've never tried it. I'm willing to try it. If it's like Scrapple, I'll definitely try it. I'll definitely try it. Now, that being said, Jonathan Studio says, Dio sta guardando. God is watching in Italian for all the pizza defilers. I know, right? Yeah, I've heard of Geta, never tried it. Well, as far as I know, I haven't tried it. But I'm definitely, if it's like Scrapple, I'm definitely willing to try it. Now, anybody out there who's southern born in the U.S., have you tried hoghead cheese? And hoghead cheese is pretty much kind of what it sounds like. Basically, all the leftovers from the pig put into this sheet, if you will, and it's basically this loaf. Put into this loaf, and essentially it's served like a sausage. No, we're not talking about bologna. We're not talking about bologna. Okay, so we have a restore point. Let's check this one out. I think this is our ship. I think this is our ship. This is our ship.
Incoming storm.
This is our ship. This has to be our ship. This has got to be it. That's got to be our ship. Let's reload. That's got to be our ship right there. That has to be it. I don't know why I didn't put a base here when I should have, but that has to be our ship. Let's reload. We're going to drop a base computer right here and remove the other one. Then what we'll do is take this one up to the space station and check it out. So Tim Tao, thanks for joining us. So Tim says, in Denmark we have wild pork. Wild pork, that sounds pretty good. That actually sounds pretty good. I could totally get behind something like that. As long as there's no pineapple on it. I could get behind it. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Let's drop a base computer. Let me move the ship out of the way. Let's move the daily driver. He says, now that's a Viking feast. I know, right? We'll take that Radiant Shard. Thank you very much. Okay, that has to be our ship right there. Let's drop a base computer. Let's remove the save beacon. Let's build a structure. Yeah, this one has 4 connected supercharge slots. You guys will see in just a second. This has to be our ship. And it is well worth it. This might become my new daily driver. Yeah, for the life of me, I couldn't remember where I found the ship and actually when I even found it. But since we now know, this ship is in the El Cupolos galaxy. But we got to make sure it's the same one. So Tim Tao says we also have tuna, shrimp, salmon, pizza. That sounds good. That actually sounds really good. Yeah, here in, because you guys know I'm in Japan, right? Here in Japan, we have seafood pizza too. We've got seafood pizza here as well, and it's really, really good. Okay, we need a structure. One of those. Every house has a door. And every house has a set of windows, or excuse me, an access ramp. All right. Time for some power. And it's not power, it's power. Okay, solar panels. We don't really need a biofuel reactor since the sun is out, but we'll add one and a bat trad. And what else? Save point. All right, there you go. Okay, let's grab this ship, run up to the station, and take a quick gander at it. I'm pretty sure this is the ship we're looking for. I'm pretty sure that this is our ship. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. So let's compare and claim. Okay, let's not make another restore point. Space stations, current system, let's go. Global Light Life, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? So, Underachiever File says, dude, I must be honest, I feel like dumping these, these darn frigate modules for my freighter. I'm almost doing it. Hey, I say do it. Oh, you mean duping? I say do it. Freighter modules are kind of hard to come by. And it depends on how quickly you want to upgrade your freighter. That's what I do. Some of the more difficult and grindy items that can be duplicated, I'll just go ahead and dupe it for a more relaxed gameplay experience. As long as it suits your playstyle, I say do it. Okay, so what do we got? Let's check this. Okay, this should be our ship. All right, upgrade from a B to a S. What do we got? All right. There you go. There you go, people. There it is. There it is. 4 connected supercharge slots. B to a S. 4 SC. Perfect. There it is. Right there. So if you guys want it, let's go get it. Or let's go... Let's revert, excuse me. Revert to restore point. Let's head back to the planet. I'll give you guys glyphs and coordinates to that ship. There it is. I'm happy. So we can close. Well, we can close that later. We'll close that later.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yeah, we'll close that later. So there you go, everybody. 4 connected supercharge slots. That's our ship. Perfect. Okay. And Global Art Life says, pineapple pizza. Not here. Okay, so ladies and gents, here's your ship. All right, so we have a medium Sentinel fighter, B class, dorsal mohawk, ventral pincers, medium wings, wingtip thrusters, double-bladed wings. Okay, this is a B class. Daza Pants, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? This is a B class. 4 connected supercharge slots once upgraded to an S class. This one is a keeper. So if you guys want it, it's in the El Cupolos Galaxy. That's Galaxy number 11. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This ship is located at plus 32.42 and plus 128.02. Come and get it. There is a base in the area. All right, nice. Okay, let's rename this base. As soon as we get a better screenshot. There you go, 4 connected supercharge slots. Very nice. I just wish it weren't snowing. This is B class medium Senti. Pincers. 4 SQ. SC. 4 square supercharge. Perfect. Okay, upload. All right, that's it. We're done. We're done here. All right, so if you guys want this ship, come get it. So Underachiever says, found a way not to spend derelict freighter locations. I think it's better you just put it into personal refiner. That is correct. Yes, that is correct. You put the emergency signal beacon, is what they call it. You put it in your personal refiner before you unlock the seal on the derelict freighter. As long as you do that, then you're good. As long as you can do that, then you're good. Yeah, it's pretty cold outside, isn't it, Jet Black? Pretty cold. Okay, we're done in this system. We're done. That's the ship we were looking for. Before we go, hold on. Before we go, recent. Dorsal ventral pincers. Let's remove this base so that we can recover that base computer and use it someplace else. So Tim Tao says, can you make a snowball on this planet? Unfortunately, you can't make snowballs in No Man's Sky. Unfortunately. Okay, this is the wrong planet. Wrong planet, buddy. All right, go back to my bases again. Recent, previous system, that's all Euclid. Hold on, my bases. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's go back to this one. Oh, hold it. Oh, that was a space station. Let's go back to this one. And what we will do is just find the other base and remove it. That'll make it easy. And again, thank you guys so much for joining us this afternoon. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, we just found an awesome Sentinel fighter. That mint green and white is fire. So William says, I like the slots, but the ship, meh, not my cup of tea, as they say. I hear you. I hear you.
Weather warning. Incoming
Yeah,
storm.
I know that that Mohawk is not really everybody's style. I don't mind it. I think it looks okay. I think it looks pretty cool. Okay.
Ground protection fully.
There's that one. Okay, yep, this is where we want to be. So what we're going to do, let's see what we got here for multi-tools, because I'm pretty sure this one is garbage. Yeah, it's a crap C-class. You can keep it. All right, let's clear the base, because we don't need to keep this here. Nice, got a storage augmentation.
Thermal protection fully.
Oh, lady, would you shut up?
Technology recharge.
Stop bugging me. Shut up. Yeah, let's clear the base and we'll get out of here. And we got some runaway mold. Meh. Ah, there it is. Give me that. And we got some nanites. I'll take that. I will totally take them nanites. Thank you. Let's get rid of the mold. We don't need to keep this because we can get tons of it. We can get rid of that. Let's get rid of the base computer. If we need to make another one, or base, excuse me, save beacon. If we need to make one, we can. Not base computer, but yep. All right, let's clear the base because we won't be coming back to this base anyway. All right, delete. Yep. Okay, Mr. Brote, thank you so much for sticking with us. Take care. God bless to you, man. Stay safe at work. We'll see you next time. All right, done. Okay, we're done here. This planet is cold AF. Okay, so we're in the Eisentam galaxy. Oh, let's head back to Euclid. And we'll get back on the old starship hunt.
Extreme temperature detected.
You know what? We can go back to the capital ship. It's like right there. Capital ship's right there. We can go back here. We can totally just go back here. Yeah, as long as we don't crash into anything, we'll be fine. All right, super happy we found some good stuff today. So RPGV, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Says, I'm new here. I've seen some of your vids. Just got back into No Man's Sky. I was curious. May I post the location of a cool interceptor? Oh, you mean post the glyphs for an interceptor? Sure. That's fine. If you want to post the glyphs, yes. I don't allow links posting in the chat, but if you want to post the actual glyph number in chat, that's perfectly fine. And thanks for joining us, by the way. Welcome to the channel. Okay, we need to go back to Euclid. That's where we were before we started this debacle today. All right, we're going back to Euclid. He said, hope that delivering concrete is not a euphemism. What are you even talking about? Okay, my base is S-Class Sticky Honey Planet, S-Class Bug Sticky Honey Planet, right. Triple S-Class Fauna Planet. Okay, this right here, let's go to this base. I'm going to show you guys something that we found yesterday, and this is where we will lead off. This is where we'll continue. Yeah, we found a really cool light Sentinel fighter yesterday that I didn't have time to hunt for. But it's arguably one of the coolest Sentinel fighters, or one of the coolest small ships, if you will, light Sentinel fighters I've ever seen. And it's got freaking tank treads. So here it is. This is what we found yesterday. Well, hold on a sec. Somebody does not know how to park a ship. Give me a second. Hold on. There we go. That's better. So check this one out. So yeah, we found this one yesterday. This is a light Sentinel fighter. Dorsal stabilizers. RPGV, thank you for that, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Is there a base computer? Is there a base computer or a comm ball or a save beacon in the area of that ship? So anyways, this is the ship we found yesterday before we ended the stream. As you guys can see, this is a light Sentinel fighter. Light fighter. Dorsal stabilizers with thrusters, bat wings. Bat wings with tank treads. Yeah, this is one of the coolest small ships, light fighters I've ever seen in the game. This thing is awesome. It is amazing. Oh, so it's next to it? Gotcha. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, we found this one yesterday. But what we're going to do is basically continue on from this star system. And keep on the hunt. Excuse me. Pretty cool. So we found some pretty good ships today. We found some really good ships with really good supercharge slots. I'm talking really good ships, man. I am super happy. The first ship was courtesy of the Game Hub. And I know the Game Hub doesn't know who I am, but I'm going to give him a shout out anyways. I love his live streams. Those guys, they do the best starship meets and starship hunts ever. So the first ship was courtesy of him. The mint green ship that we just found with the 4SC, that was my find. All right, get the freighter. Freighter? I never met her. Ba-dum-tsh. You know, it never fails. Never fails that when I'm trying to get my freighter in here, some other freighter fleet hyperspace jumps in. That ain't funny. That's just not funny. Okay, here we go. So Jet Black says, do you have security department to overlook your businesses? Security department? Yeah, you are the security department. So Underachiever says, now the hunt's for Xenos. No, we're not going to focus on Xenos today exclusively. If through the process of finding cool Sentinel ships or any kind of ships, they don't have to be Sentinel, and we find some cool Xenos, then we'll scan them and add them to the collection, of course. But we're not going to look for Xenos exclusively. If we find like a S-class on a planet with a Sentinel ship, then sure, we'll scoop it up. Okay, we are here. So where is the galaxy map? There we go. Oh, that's an outlaw dissonance system too. Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely have to hunt in that system at some point. Okay, so we've been here. We've been here. That ship is ugly. We've already seen that one. That one is ugly. We're not going back there. We're not going back there. No, just stop it. No. If you anybody who was here for yesterday's stream knows exactly what we saw. We're not going back there. No, I refuse to go back to that star system. So Jet Black says, what does having a freighter do for you? A fighter. What does having a fighter? Exactly what it does. It's exactly what it does. Having a Sentinel fighter, Sentinel interceptor, or just a regular fighter, they're combat oriented. There are different classes of ships. Well, not classes, but types of ships in No Man's Sky. You've got fighters, explorers, haulers, solar ships, which are some of the most hyperdrive efficient. You've got Sentinel interceptors, which are specifically combat focused. But there are different types of ships in the game that have different specific purposes. In general, they all do the same thing, but they have specific purposes as well. Fighters and Sentinel interceptors are specifically focused on combat. Explorers are focused on exploration, hyperdrive range. Solar ships, are focused on efficiency, hyperdrive efficiency. Haulers do exactly what they say. They haul cargo. So Mr. Arnice says, what jetpack do I have? This was an expedition reward. This jetpack was an expedition reward. I think this came from Singularity. I'm pretty sure this was a Singularity reward from the Singularity expedition. Unfortunately, you can't play that expedition anymore. But if you've done the expedition, then it should be available for you at the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion. And it's available across all saves, if you will. That is, of course, if you've unlocked it. Okay, so we got to go. Not here. All right, the ugly ship hunt begins right now. Okay, this is Chromatic Fog. Nice. Contaminated. There might be some good fauna on that planet, but we're not going to look for that exclusively. Hot Moon. Xeno. 8 Fauna. Okay. Interesting. Sub-Zero. Another cold AF planet. Okay, let's mark it. 11 Fauna. Okay. Okay, so you guys know how we do it here. Let's go to... Underachiever is absolutely correct, and you can build a Corvette that will cover any one of those classes or any one of those ship types. You can build your own Corvette, so yes. Red Man, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today, brother. How are you? Okay, let's go. First stop is the space station. We always check the multi-tool. Oh, hold on. Before we go anywhere, hold on a second. What do we have here for a storage space and weapons? Let's get this stuff out of the way. Get this out of here. Move that. So we have the positron. We do have positron upgrades. So we got a positron. The Infraknife weapon is upgraded. This is a 3+1. I need to upgrade this thing fully. We need to fully upgrade this thing and stop being a cheapskate. Once I get some more nanites, we'll do that. Once I get some more nanites, we'll do that. William, thank you. It was from Aquarius. It was from Aquarius. Unfortunately, Aquarius is no longer playable. So if Hello Games ever re-releases the Aquarius Expedition, you'll be able to get it. Don't crash into the station. Oh my gosh. Worst pilot ever. Alright, ladies and gents, the ugly ship meet begins right now. He says, Guitar Guy 80 says, waking and baking with the odd fam or medicating myself. As long as you're doing it safely. And again, Red Man, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. Okay, what kind of ugly AF ships do we have coming in here? So that is a fighter cockpit style fighter with quasar wings. Quasar wings and ugly dorsal single thruster. That's a whole lot of nope. That's a whole lot of nope. It's a good looking station. It's got the green thing going. Okay, check out the multi-tool. Always check the multi-tool first.
Received.
Crappy B-class. Oh, heck no. Multi-tools suck. Just out of curiosity, where's the Starship vendor? Before we head down, that's what she said. Where's the Starship vendor? Hyperdrive, Infraknife, Phase Beam. We have all that. Never mind. Okay, let's go. Let's get back on the hunt. So Young Ruler says, I quit smoking weed. Hey, man, good for you, brother. Good for you, man. Stewart says, hopefully they unlock all the expeditions for the 10th anniversary. You know, that's a very good observation. Why do I have the suspicion that they may do that? They may unlock them and keep them all playable, too. I would love to replay any of the older expeditions at will, with the exception of maybe Remnant. Remnant kind of sucked. Remnant did kind of suck. The Remnant expedition kind of sucked. All right, here we go. Ooh, we got a repair kit. Nice. All right, let's go check out this ugly AF ship. Yeah, speaking of ugly ships, there's an air conditioning hauler. There's two of them. Hold on. Speaking of ugly ships, there's our first ugly ship for today. A stubby tail air conditioning box hauler. This one is not much better. That one's not much better. Oof. But Mr. Arnie says, yeah, Remnant suck. Yeah, Remnant was not good. Now, here's the deal. I thought the Remnant expedition was good the first time, because I played through the expedition twice. But Remnant was not good at all. The second time around, it was definitely a grind. Okay, oh, there we go. Yeah, Remnant was not fun at all, man. All right, here we go, people. Let's see what we got. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. It helps out the channel a ton. For anybody who's just joining us, we are hunting for ugly AF ships. I'm talking the ugliest ships we can find. I'm talking ugly, ugly. Ships that are so ugly, even a blindfolded person could see it. That's how ugly it is. That's what we're looking for. Ugly AF ships, so we can talk about them in chat and poke fun at them and make fun of those ships. Where is this planet? On the other side of the freaking galaxy? We're still pulse driving. Yeah, we found 2 really good looking ships today. I'm talking really good looking ships. The second ship, if you scroll back a little bit in the stream, the second ship has 4 connected supercharge slots. The first ship has 3 stacked, so not bad at all. Yeah, Stuart, they're so ugly they're oogly. Alright, what do we got? And of course it's snowing again, I swear. And it's the dark side of the planet. I am not hopeful for this ship. I don't think we're going to, I think it's going to be a disappointment. Here we go. Oh, we got a dragonfly. Hold on. It might not be a total loss. We got a dragonfly. Hold on a sec. Oh. It's orange. It's orange. That's a whole lot of nope. Okay, so what we have here is a failure to communicate. All right. Oh my gosh, that orange. I'm sorry, the vented wings don't work on this one. So we have a light Sentinel fighter. Oh, let's get some light on this one. I can barely see it. Yeah, we're leaving. We're leaving, but I'll show you guys this. Okay, if you like this style of Sentinel ship, yeah, William, skinny wings to boot and orange. We're out of here. We're leaving. If you like this style of Sentinel ship, this is the Euclid Galaxy. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. We're leaving. We're out of here. Screw this. We're leaving. Although we can scrap this one and get some money. We can totally scrap this ship and get some money. So what do we got? C-class. We can scrap this one and make some money. So let's do that.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Hey, lady, will you be quiet? And since we're here...
Units received. Units received.
There's a lot of fauna on this planet. Hold on.
Received.
Since we're here... Okay, that one is B-class. 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 Wait, where'd Daddy Longlegs go? Hold on a second. Where did he go? B-class. The birds don't land for us, so they don't count.
Units received.
There he is. They're all B-class. Yeah, nothing really good here. Okay, let's, yep, nothing really good here. So let's grab these radiant shards because they're worth money. Always get your radiant shards. Give me that. Always get your radiant shards. Okay, let's claim that C-class ship and get out of here. And we can totally sell this one for money. Yeah, definitely a next. We're not even worth it, but we will sell it. Ugh, you can keep your poop. Keep your poop. Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology prepared.
All right, nothing special.
Railway.
Compare.
Incoming storm.
Claim. All right, let's get this thing up to the station, scrap it, move on. Let's go. See ya. Yeah, vented skirt wings and skinny dragonfly wings. That's a whole lot of nope. It is a light Sentinel fighter. I do like the light fighters, but this one is a pass. So RPGB says, now I wish I remembered the one I found. It was like your ship. It was just the middle, and it was orange and black. Oh, so basically sounds like you found a key fob with no wings. Yeah, we'll scrap this one and get some money. Because why not? That is an ugly ship. I'm sorry. I like light Sentinel fighters, but this thing is ugly. Next. Guitar Guy 80 says, I have a mini with a hammerhead and dragonfly wings. The others are too much. I know, right? This ship would have been okay. Well, first of all, lose the orange. Get some better bat wings on it. Get rid of the vented skirt wings because they don't work on this ship. That thing is ugly. So, yeah, not happy about this one at all. Yeah, so this is Ugly AF ship number 2 for today. So we're 2 for 2. Guitar Guy 80 says, oh, and mine is blue. Now, if it were blue, it would be different. But this ain't blue. This is orange and white. The default colors for a Sentinel ship. I want my money back. Yeah, I want my money back. Where is the space station? Yeah, we were pulse driving for like 20 minutes. Yeah, pulse driving for 20 minutes.
Warning. Threat detected.
Hey, Decoded, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? So he says, I have the most beautiful living ship with 4 supercharged slots together. Nice! Yeah, we found a really cool Sentinel ship with 4 connected supercharged slots, 4 squared. We found one of those earlier. Okay, we'll take those, put those in the other ship. This we can break down because we're not keeping it. So RPG says, yeah, I think so. I'm returning after 2 years, so I don't know the terms yet. Funny enough, it was your vid with ships that got me back into it. Well, I appreciate you watching it, man. I appreciate you watching it. Part of what we're doing right now is hunting for more ships to make the next episode of Top 5 Starships. That video, making a video like that is essentially a multi-day project. It takes a long time to produce that video because of all of the editing, and you've got to do the research of finding the right ships for, you know, the actual category, if you will. It's not easy. It takes a long time. It takes a long time to make them. But I do appreciate you watching. Okay, we're going to scrap this one. So Starship Outfitter. Begin salvage. We'll take the money. I'll take that 22 mil. Thank you. Okay, let's talk to the pilot and sell him some stuff. And we'll leave this system, because this star system absolutely sucks. Okay. Sell. Compressed indium scrap.
Units received.
AI valves.
Units received.
Subatomic regulators.
Units received.
Nano cables.
Units received.
Well, that works. Okay, next. Daily driver. Okay. Let's make a new restore point. Okay, next system. We're out of here. Let's go. And thank you guys for stopping by today. Please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So, we just found an ugly AF ship. So, it wasn't a total loss. Wasn't a total loss today. That ship was oogly. It was so ugly. So if anyone is interested, we did find a really cool Sentinel ship with 4 connected supercharge slots earlier in the stream. If you scroll back about an hour from right now in the live stream, you should be able to see it. It's a really good one. It is definitely a good ship. Okay. Galaxy map. Moses, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing well. How are you, brother? Good to see you. Okay, what do we got? It's a gas giant. Hold it, hold it, hold it. I just saw another. Yep. Outlaw Dissident. It is Viking. Okay, let's go to it. And we're hyperspace driving upside down as per usual. The captain is drunk. Okay, here we go. You guys know how we do it. Now, this star system could be, there may not be any fauna on the planet, but we got to check first. Upload. So what do we got? Low atmosphere, decaying nuclear, toxic, 9 fauna. Let's mark it. Temperate moon, nice. Poisonous, and Heimdall. Okay, we got our planet. Let's go. Let's check the space station first. Check out the multi-tool. Check out some X-Class upgrades, and we'll move on from there. All right, where's my daily driver? There it is. And we have an outlaw system. Perfect. Just in case we got to beat up on some pirates. Just in case. You know, we might have to murk out a few pirates while we're here. So what's that? Out of curiosity, what got me into No Man's Sky? I like ships flying around, a mix of things. For me, it's all about space exploration. I've always liked space games. I've always liked space games. And No Man's Sky is pretty much Minecraft in space, where you can go anywhere, do anything. The game has no limits. Now, that being said, when No Man's Sky first released, it was an inch deep, a mile wide. Had a lot of promise and potential, but it was very shallow. That's not the case today. No Man's Sky today is a remarkably different game than it ever was 10 years ago. And like I said, for me, it's all about the exploration. I think the storied quests were fun, absolutely fun, and they teach you how to play the game. But once that's done, for me, it's all about finding those rare ships. Speaking of which, look what just flew in. Ooh, that's a nice one. Hold on. For me, it's all about starship hunting, multi-tool hunting, exploration, finding those rare planets, if you will. Okay, that is very nice. So check this out. We have a hot rod style fighter, single thruster, star jumper wings. No, I'm sorry. Those are vector wings. Very nice. The dorsal works. Believe it or not, the dorsal actually works. The dorsal actually works on this one. That's a good looking ship right there. Very nice. It is, unfortunately, a C class. So what does this thing look like? Okay, red, chrome, and yellow. Very interesting colors. I hope he doesn't mind me standing on the hood of his car. Yeah, that's a good looking ship right there. Very nice ship. I may have to come back and pick that one up on a different save. That's a good looking ship. But yeah, we got that one cataloged. Let's take a look at it one more time just in case. Just in case. That's a good looking ship right there. I like that one. Yeah, but for me, No Man's Sky is all about the exploration. Okay, what do you got for me, scrap dealer buddy? With the weird face mask, what do you got? So, Cyclotron, Launch Thruster, Blaze Javelin, excuse me. Scatter Blaster. He does have it. Let's take that Positron. We'll take that Positron. Suspicious Mining Beam. He's got an Infraknife. We will take that Infraknife. All right, looks good to me. Yeah, ship's name was the Second Sun, wasn't it? Okay, let's go. Oh, hold on, we didn't check the multi-tool. Let's check the multi-tool while we're here. It's ugly. It's C-class, never mind. I've actually managed to find S-class multi-tools at these pirate stations, too. I think I found one. Okay, so what do we got? Next. All right, let's go check out this pirate system. Check out that ship. Now, this is an outlaw system, so with outlaw systems, you have a 5% chance of finding an S-class Sentinel fighter. Every star system, even the abandoned systems, have... that just scared the crap out of me. Who was this? So we got a new sub. So Action Ace, welcome to the audience. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in the chat right now. Proper hand salute to Action Ace, welcome to the audience. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. So as I was saying, every space station, every star system has an exotic ship. Every one, whether it's an abandoned system or not. They all have an S-class exotic. But for system ships and Sentinel ships, you have a 5% chance of finding an S-class Sentinel ship in an outlaw system. You have a 2% chance in a 3-star system, 1% chance in a 2-star system. And you have 0% chance of finding an S-class Sentinel ship, that is, in a 1-star system. Okay, what do we got? Interesting. Interesting, very interesting. Very interesting.
Units received. Units received.
Okay,
Units
A.
received.
Very interesting. So look at this one. Oh, it's got fangs too. This one's got fangs too. Interesting. It is. Hold on. Okay, this is a C class. Let's get a look at it. Very interesting. This one's got fangs. It's all black. Nice. It's not orange. There we go. There you go. Check that out. So, this is a medium Sentinel fighter. Dorsal mohawk, vented skirt wings, and heavy wings with the wingtip antennas. This one's got fangs. Hammerhead with fangs. Very nice. Not really my style of ship. This is more of a manta ray style of Sentinel ship. But it's definitely worth cataloging. So let's catalog this one. So if you like this style of ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, the dorsal mohawk or Elvis. It could be worse. We could call it a mullet. It could be called a reverse mullet. Yeah, the reverse mullet. That's what it is. But if you like this style of ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. This is also a C class, located at minus 26.56 and plus 120.22. If you want the style of ship, come get it. Oh, lady, will you be quiet? Stop harassing me. What is this?
Units received.
So we got a jumping mushroom over there.
Received.
Okay, big boy is a B class. What about the mushroom? Okay, the mushroom is a B class. Never mind. Fauna on this planet sucks. Let's go. Do a really quick look for... Yep, not seeing anything particularly special. Okay, let's grab this ship and get out of here. It's not bad. It's actually not bad. Not really my taste, though. Not really my taste. I do like the fact that it's stealth. It's all black. So that's a thing. I'll take those 10 Walker brains. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. I will take those brains, sir. We'll totally take those brains. And it's got fangs. And it's got fangs, too. Definitely worth cataloging. Not really worth a hunt for me. If it had tank treads, that will be a different story altogether. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology prepared.
Okay, C-class supercharged slots here. It's got an infraknife. You know, we will take it to the station. Let's claim it, and let's drop a save beacon just in case. Just in case. This could have good supercharge slots on it, so let's find out. Paint that one red, because why not? Okay, let's go. Let's get it up to the station and scope it out. Then we'll head to the next star system. Guitar Guy 80 says, this ship should upgrade to a good SC configuration. I have some more research to do. Mind you, that's kind of what I figure. Depending on the location of the first 1 or 2 supercharge slots, specifically for like a C class, if it's, I've noticed that if it's, if we can find a space station, if the supercharged slot is on the left, far left or far right, maybe in the second row, then it may, and I want to say may, have good supercharged slots on it. But that's not guaranteed. So like right here is a good position. Over here would be a good position. Down here, not so much. On top, not so much. For the first supercharged slot, yeah. All right, here we go. What do we got? Don't crash into the station, please. And we crashed into the station. And we crashed into the station. Of course we did. So Guitar Guy 80 has a theory. Says if I found it if you find some good scrap like Walker Brains in the trunk, then it's good. If something like rusty metal, then it's not. Well, we're going to find out. We will definitely find out. So let's change options. Difficulty. Free, so we can see what we got. All right. He said that water must be strong stuff. It is. Okay, so let's upgrade. From a C to a S, what do we got? And one more time. Okay, oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind, they're all over the place. They're all over the place. Yeah, this is not worth it. This one is definitely not worth it. Okay, this one is a scrapper. Okay, revert difficulty. Standard. Oops. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I have plenty of infraknives, so we can scrap this one. All right. Yep. Okay, so let's scrap this ship. Not worth keeping. All right, once we're done here, we'll head to the next star system. Let's talk to this guy, Mr. Scrap Dealer. Okay, so we're going to sell him. We'll keep that. Keep the positron. Sell the shield module because I've got plenty of those. I've got stacks of those in storage. Let's see. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Perfect. Daily driver. There we go. Now let's talk to Mr. Contraband. So we want to sell him. If we can find it. There you go. Compressed indium scrap.
Units received.
AI valves. Subatomic regulators. Nano cables.
Units received.
Perfect. We're making that money. Okay, we are done here. Let's get back to the ship. Next system. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's a good-looking ship, too. Not too bad. Not really my flavor, but not too bad. So Mr. Brote says, back for a few. So if I find a S-Class Sentinel, like my Black Mamba from the other day, and I find a C-Class in the same game, the same system, it could have better supercharge slots after upgrading? Yes. And, well, remember, supercharge slots are all random, but from what I've noticed in my testing, that if you find, let's say, for example, just any random dissonant planet, regardless of a planet or system's class, and you find, excuse me, a bunch of C-class ships, there's a strong possibility that one of those C-classes will have very good supercharge slots. And the supercharge slot convergence on those ships, they repeat themselves. There's a pattern. So it's like every 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 ships will have the same supercharge slots. So if you, in other words, if you accidentally scrap a C-class from that planet that's got good supercharge slots, all you have to do is find another one. And you're more than likely going to find another one with the same supercharge slot configuration. All right, where is the galaxy map? I forgot where I was going. Galaxy map, excuse me. Okay. And like I mentioned, all supercharged slot configurations are random. You will find repeating patterns of configurations on ships, on certain ships, specifically the C classes. But that doesn't guarantee that they'll be really good. It just means that they'll have repeating supercharged slot patterns. So let's go out a little further this time. Okay, that's a pirate system, abandoned. 2-star Corvax. Let's go to that one. Let's check that one out. And thank you guys for sticking with us. We're officially on the ugly starship hunt so far. We found one really ugly Sentinel ship. I mean, it's bad. It was bad. Really bad. Really, really bad. All right, next. This system could have an abandoned, or not an abandoned, but no fauna on its planet. We will find out. Upload. Rocky, fungal, hyperborean, and tectonic. 10 fauna, market. That's our planet. Okay, first stop is the space station. So we can check out the multi-tool once that's done. We'll head to the planet and check out the ship. Now, one thing I have noticed is that is that the one-star systems that we found a decent-looking Sentinel ship will have a C-class with good supercharge slots. That is one thing I have noticed. That's not guaranteed all the time, but I've found quite a few one-star systems with C-class ships with pretty decent supercharge slots. Last Tuesday, about a week ago now that I think about it, we did a live stream where I think I found about 2 or 3 dissonant planets in 3 different systems with C-class and B-class ships that were 3+1. So, not bad at all. Nope. Yeah, the multi-tools are pretty ugly today. Nope. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the multi-tools are ugly. Here we go. But so far today, we did pretty good. Don't crash into the station, please. Thank you. We don't want that parking ticket. All right. Let me stretch for a minute. Let's have a sip of some delicious, fat-free, no-calorie, no-fructose corn syrup, evaporated diet powdered water. That water is some good stuff when you're thirsty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's funny. I spent 2 hours yesterday scrapping ships. Yeah, scrapping some of my older Sentinel ships because they looked really good, but they had really weird supercharge slot configurations. Wasn't really happy about that because I had to scrap a couple of ships, I should say, that were really, really cool. They looked good, but supercharge slots weren't that great. Oh my God, it gets worse. Didn't we just find this ship? Hold on a second. This is exactly like the ship we just found. The difference is that it doesn't have the vented skirt wings. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. Hold on. What is this? Oh, this is a heavy. Yeah, this is a heavy Sentinel fighter. Okay. Let's get some light on this thing. I can't see. Okay, that's a heavy Sentinel fighter. Looks like ventral stabilizers. Yeah, ventral stabilizers that I think do articulate. Dragonfly wings, but heck no, this thing is, ugh. King and Courage Gaming, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? Yeah, this is a whole lot of nope, we're leaving. We're not even getting out of the ship. Reload that restore point. We're leaving. We're leaving. Screw this. This whole planet sucks. The whole star system sucks. We're out of here. We're leaving. Nope. Not today. Stewart says there's nothing stopping them from expanding ship storage. My guess is that there's probably some sort of memory limitation with the game that's preventing them from adding additional storage beyond 30 ships. Now, I think they could do it if they up the memory allocation for starship storage and, for example, multi-tool storage as well. I think they could do it. I totally think they could do it. But remember, they have to... they got to update this game not only for the PC, but for all the consoles as well, which may or may not be able to handle the memory requirement for additional ships, or additional ship storage specifically. I think it is a memory limitation with the game engine that prevents them from being able to do it. Now, I'm not a programmer or anything like that, so I don't know. I'm just, speculating. All right, next system. We're out of here. This star system sucks. The whole star system can go kick rocks. Every planet in this system can kick rocks. That's not what I wanted to do. Here we go. All right. Let's get back on the hunt. That's what she said. Okay, 2-star Korvax. Yellow. I guess we can go check it out. We haven't had a whole lot of luck with the Korvax systems recently. They've all been orange. All of the ships have been orange. Not a whole lot of luck. Okay, let's go. First contact. Let's do it. As I walk into a wall. Here we go. Glacial, 5 fauna, market. 2 glacial planets, abandoned, and corrosive. Okay, we got our planet. Let's go. And thank you guys for sticking with us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. For anybody that watches my GTA content, we'll be back for some more GTA 5 online shenanigans tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Same shenanigans too. Same money grinding. Making that money. On the road to $1 billion in Grand Theft Auto 5 online. Yeah, I probably should have dropped off those brains. This can go to... that goes to another ship. We'll put those in another ship. We'll put that someplace else. All right, we're here. Now, I will say, Hero to You did a video about 6 months ago now, I think. It's been about 6 months that demonstrates how to duplicate your technology, because prior to that, there was no way to do it. Where'd my Sentinel ship go? My Sentinel ship just randomly disappeared. Hold on a second. Yeah, my ship just randomly disappeared. This is not funny. All right, and let's do it again. Yeah, my ship just disappeared. We are not amused. And again, Keegan Corge Gaming, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, brother. How are you, man? Yeah, we're not amused. Yeah, my Sentinel ship just disappeared. Are we there yet? Nope. As we bounce off the planet's atmosphere. Okay, what do we got? At least it's on the sunny side of the planet, the light side. It's not dark. Okay, what do we got? Show me something good. They just get worse. Okay. They get progressively worse from here. At least it's not orange. This is a light Sentinel fighter. Dorsal and ventral TIE fighter style stabilizers. The stabilizers do not articulate, I don't think, with vented skirt wings. Yeah, exactly my point. We're leaving. We're leaving. Yeah, not even worth it. Although I am curious.
Units received.
A-class? Boo. Well, that's unfortunate.
Inventory full.
All right, yeah, we're not even going to stop for this one. Let's go. Yeah, we're not even going to stop for this one. We're leaving. That is unfortunate. Seriously. All right, where's my freighter? Get me out of here. I think we have time for one, maybe two more ships. Yeah, like I said, we haven't had very much luck in Korvax systems in terms of finding decent-looking ships. That ship was Yeah, it was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Okay, let's keep going. Something else we need to do before we go. Hold on a second. There we go. Hyperdrive is 10%.
Technology recharge.
Not anymore. Okay, we're ready. Another 2-star Viking. Yeah, we haven't had a whole lot of luck in 2-star systems recently, so let's try for either a 1-star. Okay, well this one is abandoned. Let's scope this one out. This system is abandoned. Abandoned systems can also have, that are dissident, can also have Sentinel ships. Sometimes. But let's scope it out. Okay, Forsaken, Arid, Chromatic Fog, Blighted Moon, 11 Fauna. Let's mark it. And Desolate. There is no space station in the star system, so let's scan. That's what I thought. There's no Sentinel ship in this system. All right. Reload. So we're not even going to waste time with it.
Inventory full.
Hold on. Let's scan the planet so we can at least get credit for that. And we'll leave. There we go. All right. Next system. No, hold it. 2-star Gek. There we go. That's an X-class system, which means gas giant. Let's check it out. I think there's a gas giant in this system. Maybe. It didn't say it, but we'll find out. It is a purple star system. Two planets. Scarlet and Icy, another frozen AF planet. Market, 11 Fauna. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. If I can find my daily driver, where's my ship? There it is. Corvette workshop. You know, we need to get back to a Corvette building. But, you know, as with building anything in No Man's Sky, you got to have a sense of aesthetics, which is something that I just don't have. I just don't have it. Yeah, I mean, I did those 2 Corvette builds because they were based on ships from the Elite Dangerous universe. And I think they turned out reasonably well. The problem, of course, is taking a block or a grid style pattern, if you will, to build ships is very difficult to get the actual basically to de-uglify the ship, to remove the angles and or the square edges, angles, and everything else. Very difficult without glitch building. So that's what makes it a little difficult to do. But we need to get back to building Corvettes. Haven't done that in a while. All right. There we go. And for anybody who's just joining us, we found 2 really good ships earlier in the stream. The first ship has 3 stacked supercharge slots. It's a 3+1. The second ship has 4 squared supercharge slots. That random derelict freighter. Get out of here, buddy. So if anyone's interested, I can't speak. If anyone's interested, just scroll back in the stream and you should be able to find them. But they're definitely worth keeping. Okay, what do we got? I can't see anything. Hold on. Yeah, I can't see. We gotta land. There we go. All right, now let's try it. Interesting. This is like the white one I found yesterday. This is exactly like the white one I found. Yeah, yesterday we found a white hammerhead style manta ray that looked pretty much like this one. Same dorsal or same ventral pincers, I should say. Same bladed wings. Yeah, almost exact same ship, different colors. Interesting. That one was a 3+1. So, if anybody out there likes this style of ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy.
Extreme temperature detected. Units received.
A-class. B-class.
Units received.
Boo.
Thermal protection falling. Units received. Units received.
Oh, there you go.
Units received.
There you go. We got a S-class Fauna. Hold it. We just got ourselves an S-class Fauna. We just got ourselves an S-class Fauna. Hope you guys are still awake out there. We just found ourselves another S-class Fauna. Yes, please. Hold on a second. So, Underachiever says, where do you find activated quartzite? You have to go to a purple star system. All purple star systems have quartzite and activated quartzite. Do we have a slot for this guy?
Thermal protection falling.
There we go. We got a slot for him now. All right, let's grab one of these guys. If we can interact with him. If we can interact with him. Which I'm pretty sure we can because they have stats. Yeah, they got stats. We just have to get their attention.
Thermal protection falling.
Always get your radiant shards. Yeah, we got to drop a pellet. I was going to see, because they're flying, the problem is that flying fauna may or may not land, even if you drop a pellet. Usually, if they're close enough to you, even if they're flying, you can get their attention.
Technology recharge.
You can totally get their attention and interact with them. All right. So where they at? Okay, let's drop a creature pellet. Let's make sure they're in the right area. Not him, not them. Yeah, those aren't the ones that I want. That's the one that I want. Yeah, SAA. There we go. That's the one. Okay, let's drop a pellet and see what happens. I said drop a pellet. Thank you. Oh, hold it. Come back here. Got him. There we go. Got him. Jeez, that dude was flying all over the place. Adopt. Thank you. Okay, so let's give him a pat. Give him a treat. Give him another pat. Nice. There you go. There you go. Okay. And as you can see, look at those stats. That's photo mode. Hold on. There we go. Stats. S-class. It's a double S-class stat. Combat effectiveness is A, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Apparently there's another S-class of one of those type on this rock. Yeah, that's the second one right there. So there are two S-class fauna on this planet. Nice. Javix, good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Okay, let's send Mr. I'm Flying Translucent away. Let's get rid of him. That's good. Perfect. All right. Let's send him away. Dismiss him. Nice. Okay, where's my ship? Oh, yeah, now they want to be all friendly and nice and stuff. Get out of here. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, now they're being friendly. Now they all want to talk to me now, right? Okay, so ladies and gents, this is what we're going to do. As soon as this storm goes away, we found there's two S-class fauna on this planet. They're both the flying space aliens, if you will. They have different S-class stats, but one is a single S-class, the other one is a double S-class. So there's two S-class fauna on this planet. There's a freaking tornado right there. There's a tornado right there. There's two tornadoes right there. Get back in the ship. Just get back in the ship. Okay, so if you guys want these fauna, hold on a second. If you want these fauna, okay, that's better. If you want these fauna, this one, that's a single S-class with two A-class stats, one S-class stat, overall S-class. The other one, if we can find them, right here. Here's the other S-class. There's the other one right there. That's a double S-class with overall S-class stats. So if you want these fauna, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. Nice. This is a good find. Very good find. You know, I may snag up the other one too, just because it's an S-class. I don't know. Okay, this stupid storm, man. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the storm to go away so we can check out that ship. The problem is that there are tornadoes taking place right now, and I don't want to get swept up. Tornadoes suck. So what we're going to do is probably wrap up right here. As soon as the storm goes away, we'll head out, and we'll take a look at the ship. And I'll get you guys, well, you guys have the glyphs already for the planet if you want these two fauna. But I think we'll end off here. That way next time we come back on, you know, we can start off with these two S-class fauna and move on from there. But very good production, very productive live stream, I should say. Very productive. Well, yeah, just give it a second. We'll wait for this storm to go away.
Thermal protection falling.
And there's a tornado. And there's a tornado. And there's a tornado. Ozzy Bob, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, we're just about to wrap up. Just about to wrap up. I'm waiting for this storm to go away. Before we go, for anybody who is just joining us, we found two S-class fauna on this planet. They're both, it's the triangle, the pyramid fauna, and the octagon fauna. The pyramid and the octagon that are flying around right now. They're both S-class, so not bad. So Mr. Arnice says, a very good stream, man, and thank you for joining us. I appreciate you being here. Thanks so much. Amwood, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. RPGV says, had an awesome time chilling. If I'm not around for the next stream, good luck hunting for your ships. Appreciate you being here, man. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Good to see you. Nice to meet you. Hove Mendoza, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Storm clearing.
Thank God. The storm, man. What the crap, dude? And Got the Munchie Show. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Take care. God bless you, man. We'll see you next time. Amwood says, I looked into a white squid ship the day before. How did you find a white squid, man? I'm jealous. I'm generally jealous, man.
Extreme temperature detected.
I am generally jealous. Okay, the tornadoes should be gone by now. Okay, so before we go, there you go. Single S-class right there. This guy is a single S-class. And that guy is a double S-class. That one's a double. Well, it was. Hold on a second. If we can find it again. Single. Single. There he is. If we get the two single guys out of the way. There we go. Double S-Class. Agility, health, and overall trait S-Class. Very nice. Okay, because those are, hey, you know what? Let's go snag up, before we go, let's snag up the other one. How much is that going to cost? 1,000? 1,500 nanites. They're getting expensive. All right, let's cheese this then. Let's cheese it. Let's cheese it. They're getting expensive. Purchase. Nanites aren't free. Okay. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, now let's change it back. Aaron Hunt, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Okay, difficulty. Standard, apply. Okay, so where's the triangle dude? We've already got... No, we don't. Hold on.
Thermal protection falling.
There we go. Interact with him. Adopt. And feeling sad, so let's give him a gentle pat. Give him a creature pellet. And give him another pat again. Nice. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll dismiss him. See you later. Goodbye, joy creature. What would you call me? Okay, that's it. We're done. This is a B class. Okay, so that's our ship. Again, if you guys want this style of ship, or if you want these fauna, check out the glyphs in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. Anyways, I gotta go. We gotta go take care of some IRL stuff. This was a fun live stream. Very productive. Very productive. Found some good ships. Really good ships, by the way.
Protection falling.
Found some good ships. We found these two S-Class fauna, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Let me make a new save point, and we'll get out of here. But I want to thank you guys so much for being here today. This was fun. The next scheduled No Man's Sky stream will be next Monday, Japan Standard Time. Hopefully we'll see you guys here for that. But until then, GTA 5 Online will be tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. Please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me on the way out. Helps out the channel a ton. And as always, thank you guys so much for being part.
Thermal protection falling.
Lady, would you be quiet?
Technology recharge.
Thank you guys so much for being part of the best community that a content creator could ask for. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for supporting what I do here on the channel. So with all that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, aka The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. Everybody, please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire. Bring the smoke. And take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everybody, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. Please hit the like button for me on the way out. Make sure you're subscribed to Buckle Up Let's Go and Guitar Guy 80 as well. They do awesome work. And Dan Red, of course, as well. He's here as well. So make sure you subscribe to the fellow odd ones. And I will see you all next time. Let's get out of here. Go to mode select. There we go. All right. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. God bless to each and every one of you. We'll see you all next time. And please hit the like button for me on the way out. Take care, guys. See you all next time.